So I thought I'd put a video together for how I changed the wiper motor and arms. As you can see straight ahead of me, this is the old one. Okay, the old motor. What we found is the windscreen wipers all of a sudden stopped working. So we checked the fuses inside there. The relay, the fuses all seem to be absolutely fine. So we narrowed it down to the motor. So we ordered one. It was about £59, second-hand one. The company I use, they tested before they leave for their place. So and they've never let me down. So the new one came. Obviously looks like this one, and that's how it comes. Actually, in the car it goes that way around. So this locating pin, there's a hole in the inside the bay there for that pin, and then there's a Torx screwdriver, which there's a nut, sorry, a screw inside there, Torx there, and that takes the motor out. First I should mention that you take the windscreen wipers off, which is a little bit tricky. You take the bolts off. There is a washer underneath, but the washer stays in position, and then the easiest way on the left hand one is to lift it and then basically shake it until it comes out. It did take a lot of shaking, like 10 seconds worth of shaking, and eventually it came and popped off. And the other one is a little bit more tricky. You have to sort of bend the arm up a little bit and then try and shake it. So it's a little bit tricky, I would say, tricky, but not so much. Then the trim, that trim there, all the way to that side is all one piece. That trim comes out because you've got the wipers out the way. When you do take the trim, don't pull it too hard, because you need to take these out, which are basically just the windscreen washers, and just slide them through the hole and then lift the trim out. And just be careful when you do put them back in. There is a little lip here. Locate the lip first and then press down, and there's no need to bang it or anything like that. It just sits in position like that. And the same with the second one, as you can see. There is a electrical connection, it is about here under the trim. That's just the one electrical connection. So it took me all about 15 minutes to change. So 2 Torx, 2 bolts, windscreen wipers, 1 connection, 1 locating pin. Slide the new one in. It goes in as sort of it goes in like this, and then turns in back into position, and you're done. Again, and then once the trim's on, then they can put this trim back on, the fascia there, and you're finished. Alright, hope it's helped someone doing the same sort of thing. Cheers.